All right, so it's a new year, and of course, everyone is making resolutions, as you guys probably have. And as we get into the new year, maybe you've already fallen off, or maybe you haven't even started yet. So we brought a guest on today's show to kind of give you a few tips. We've got John Reece. He's the owner of CrossFit Epically Awesome in Fort Walton Beach. Hey, John, how are you doing?
I'm good, Whitney. How are you?
Great. Thanks for coming on the show this week.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Okay, so give us 3 tips, or 2, 3, your top tips on how can we stay engaged. What's your advice on this?
I'm glad you asked. A lot of times, the people that fall off the wagon are the ones who don't quite have a good plan. I've got 3 good ones that I really want to highlight, that being to have a plan, right? Everyone's really good at making goals, but I really encourage people to take actionable steps, right? Have something you can do every single day. Whatever your goal is, try to break it down into pieces, almost like when you're a kid and you try to go through the maze backwards to find the beginning, right? So write down your goal, break it into pieces you can do every single day that will get you closer to it. And then also making your goals SMART. Everyone, I'm sure, has heard the SMART acronym is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. If you can go ahead and Google that. I won't take too much time, but if you make your goals SMART, it will help you for completing them or achieving them, whatever it is you want to do. And then the second big thing is to have a buddy. There's research out there, and again, you feel free to Google all you want, that success rates skyrocket for individuals with goals, whether they're health or fitness related or anything else. The success rates are huge for people who have an accountability buddy or just a friend to do it with. So I encourage people to get a friend who has a similar goal. See if you can't coordinate schedules to do things together. Accountability keeps you honest, and it helps keep you engaged. When someone's there waiting on you, then the chances of you showing up are a lot higher. The third tip, the last thing I want to leave you with, is to put first things first. Start your day with your goals or your actionable steps, whatever they are, right? So if you were to write down your goals and then break them down into pieces, like we said, take those tasks that you can do every single day and write them down on your calendar first, and then fill in the rest of your stuff around it. Build your schedule around your goals, not trying to shove your goals into your already hectic schedule. It's going to really increase the chance that you'll get it done, and also it's going to give you a sense of accomplishment just to really start your day off with a bang. And the final piece in that is, especially when it comes to health and fitness, is focusing on your nutrition. People can get really, really healthy and be really happy without ever having to go to the gym if you focus on eating good whole food, eating meats, lean meats, fish, fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, right? Focusing on the food that you could find in your backyard if you wanted to, right? That kind of food is going to be clean. It's good for your body. It's going to give you everything you need without having to go to the gym and work off the pizza or the ice cream or whatever it is that you like to enjoy. I know I like it, but every now and then is a whole lot better than every single day. And of course, when it comes to health and fitness, going to the gym, it's not necessarily one of the steps, but going to the gym is a huge part of that. Giving yourself some resistance training, whether it's with weights or whether it's with barbells or dumbbells or kettlebells, whatever it is, and then sprinkling your cardio in between. It's gonna really, really give you the results that you want to see versus doing nothing at all.
Okay, so question: what if somebody hates going to the gym? Maybe they're not athletic, maybe they don't like to sweat, or they don't like to work out. Not me, I love to work out, but what about those people? What do they do?
My favorite answer to that question, which I get a lot actually, is if you remember when you were a kid, you really didn't like any particular vegetables, and as you grew up, you were like, you know what, I really should start eating vegetables. You start with the things you like, right? So if people don't enjoy going to the gym or they just don't enjoy sports, start with something you like that gets you moving, whether you like roller skating or hiking or YOLO boarding or just going to the beach and walking around in the water. Start with things you really enjoy, so that way you can build a habit and really enjoy being active, and then you can branch out from there into things that interest you.
Right, so maybe it's not like a traditional style gym, maybe it's going outdoors, paddle boarding, we've got so much good stuff around here. So, well, very cool.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so our tips were have a plan.
Have a plan.
Have a buddy.
Have a buddy. Yep. And then put first things first.
Awesome. I like that. I always read that whatever your list is for that day, you got to knock those first 3 things out, get them out of the way, and then let the craziness of the day ensue. But at least you have knocked out your first 3 things. So very cool.
Yep. Get them done.
Awesome. Well, thank you, John, so much for being on the show. Hope you guys have a great new year, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Whitney. You too.
Bye.
Plan to buy a vehicle? Well, here's some tips. As you establish a good credit rating, you'll qualify for lower interest rates, which lowers your monthly payments. Winning, is it 36 or 66 months? Be sure the repayments fit in your budget. Know the premium for your vehicle before you make your buying decision. Premiums vary greatly depending on year, make, and model. Check out these resources. And when you're ready to buy, see Eglin Federal Credit Union, where members matter most.
All right, let's talk events. This segment is brought to you by Eglin Federal Credit Union. 30A Songwriters Festival is happening the 18th through the 21st all over South Walton, and they've got over 175 songwriters coming to sing their hearts out and to tell their stories. Some really big names from Nashville are coming, including members of Zach Brown Band and Whiskey Gentry, along with Claire Dunn and also many of your favorite local musicians. It's a huge weekend. Check out the Facebook event for details on tickets. Mutts Gone Nuts is this Thursday at Maddie Kelly Arts Center in Niceville. This crazy stunt show and performance is put on by animals who went from shelters to showbiz. I'm dying to see it. The show will benefit Aliqua, and it's $20 for adults, $10 for kids. Find Mutts Gone Nuts on Facebook for a direct link to tickets. Coastal Fashion Week is happening this Friday night on the island at the island. This is the tour of the South, and they're doing 8 different fashion shows in 6 cities across 4 states. Check out coastalfashionweek.com for tickets and details. Goat Yoga is going down this Saturday at Emerald Coast Zoo in Crestview. Yeah, should be pretty interesting. So they've got 3 classes that day, 9:30 a.m., 10:30, and noon, and only 15 people per class. Better get signed up now. This Sunday in Pensacola is the Trolley dinner starting at 3 p.m. So you'll hop all over downtown Pensacola for a cool progressive dinner at places like Seville, So Gourmet, Union Public House, Pot Roast and Pinot, and more. It's $125 per person for this 6-course adventure. Find Downtown Trolley Dinner on Facebook for a link to buy your ticket. Also this Sunday in Shalimar is the annual music and wine event at Twisted Grape to benefit the Okaloosa Arts Alliance. Food, wine, music, enough said. Go to okaloosaarts.org to check it out. All right, guys, that's all we have for you this week. Hey, we hope the tips from John were valuable for you, and we want to hear if you are rocking your resolution. So hit us up or use #GetTheCoast. And hey, have a great time at the events this weekend.